Hi everybody, so today I'm going to show you how to make some daffodils using the new Katy molds. Yep, would you believe you can get daffodils out of this? And while I was making daffodils, I had a thought, and this is a prototype of a little dragonfly, so I think we'll have a go at making another one of these today as well. Maybe embellish it a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Okay, so firstly, not polymer clay related, but we need to make some stamens for these daffodils even, never mind. So we need some wire. This is Katy Flower Soft wire. We cut a little 1.5 inch pieces with old scissors. Don't use your nice scissors because you'll just blunt them. So we're doing this before we start anything, just so they'll be dry and ready to go. So 2 tiny little pieces of wire. We've already got one done. You can see that, I don't know, there we go, that's it. That's what they should look like, and we're going to use Flower Soft. So, this Flower Soft is a nice little mixture of kinds of peachy, orangey colours. Can you see that? Sorry, I don't know why I'm keep going lopsided, but there we go. So first off, get some nice tacky glue. And what you need to do, roll just the end of the wire in that tacky glue. You don't want too much. So that's it. And I roll it around in the Flower Soft, a little bit like making candy floss. And then pat it down. And these are going to be inside your daffodils. I'll show you. It gives quite a realistic finish, I think. So really, really, really easy to use. We've got some, would you believe this clear, once it's baked, looks like that. It's Femo Effects translucent, I believe. So make sure it's nice and soft. Have a nice wet baby wipe to hand. And all you do, like we did with the butterflies in my last video. These are actually a little bit easy. You don't need any release for these at all. As long as your clay is nice and soft, push it in. A little bit at a time. You don't need lots and lots of clay. These are nice shallow molds with lots of detail. Push them in with your fingers and thumbs. Now when you get into the centre, you want to push the clay away from the sides. If you've got a little bit too much, scrape it out. Keep pushing. You want these nice and thin. There you go. Beautiful little. Now, once you start playing with these, you'll get lots of different ideas for different things to do. So you need 2 of those. We want to make the trumpet. This is going to be a trumpet, would you believe? I know, doesn't look that way at the moment. So, there we go. Now what I do to make these nice and fluted like a real daffodil, and this is a cake board thing that people who make cakes use. And you need a little ball tool, and of course I've lost mine. I had it 30 seconds ago. There you go. Now that's my ball tool. It's double-ended. You get them usually in a set of 3 or 4 different sizes, but these are apparently for people who use cakes, who make cakes and stuff. So that's enough for me. So if you can see, all I'm going to do is where these lines are, in between those lines, roll the ball tool, and if your clear is nice and soft because you've conditioned it properly, this will flute up. Don't bother if it rips a little bit. It's a flower. Flowers are not perfect. Just roll your way around. If you haven't got one of these cake mats, I mean, you can get them on eBay for pennies, but you can use your hand. Just roll that round. We've got a nice flute. We've got a nice fluted edge there. And all you do, you want that on the outside. Join it together. If you want to work on that a little bit more, you can do. And that's your centre. So we're going to do the same thing again with these. Put that out of the way. And see, you've got fluted kind of veiny things. Now we're going to do the same again. We're going to roll this ball tool gently up the edge of these flowers, petals. As while I was doing this, I thought of the dragonfly, so stay tuned for that if you can be bothered. See, flowers are nice and thin, so what we do, we place, now you can use a little bit of bacon bond, if you like, just to be sure. This is Sculpey. It's really old and really thick. A lot of people don't like it that way, but I prefer it. A little dab in the middle. Wipe tool. Now, if you can see, overlap the flowers and just push that in so you get a nice indentation. You can roll your petals up and make them more realistic. You take your trumpet. Now use the thin ball tool and push that in a little bit. Now what you also need to do is pop a hole in there, because you want to put, that's your flower soft that we did earlier. Now to get the two-toned effect I did earlier on the other ones, I need some chalk. So I've got these chalks, which are kind of a matte effect. And these chalks, which are pearlescent. I'm going to use them both. using the orange and the pink together on a little, it's actually a makeup brush or a nail art brush. Mix those two together. As you can see, I'll bring this up to the camera more. I'm just going to brush in this. Now I'm going to go in with the pearlescent chalk as well, with a peachy kind of, just gives it a little bit of a sparkle. I'm sorry, everything I do is sparkly, I'm afraid. Now you can also go around those fluted edges as well. Now if you do this when the clear's raw and unbaked, you'll find that this chalk stays on really, really well. So, there we go, it's our first daffodil. Sorry. I'm back. So, I thought, I like to make rings, and I thought if I make a daffodil ring, we can't have that trumpet so completely sticking out and huge. It's not practical. I mean, not that a daffodil ring's practical or anything else. But I was looking in my garden, and there's lots of different types of daffodils with short trumpets, long trumpets, different coloured trumpets. So I thought, right, well, I've mixed a little bit of translucent yellow with translucent red. And I'm going to say this is a bit of an experiment because I haven't done it before, but I think this should work. And look really pretty. So this is our trumpet again. And for some reason the translucent red is a lot stickier than the yellow, so it doesn't make any difference, to be honest. You fill that mould, loosen it up. We'll roll that round, join it together. Now, I've got one of these in the garden that's got a really, really, really short, floaty, fluty trumpet. So I'm going to roll that around again just to make it a little bit more decorative. And you see I've rolled it. I made that a little bit shorter and stumpier. I'm going to cut the excess off with a pair of scissors. And there's the base I prepared earlier, so in theory, yep, that's going to work. I'll put a little bit of bacon bond just in case, so that I don't think it'll be a problem. And if you can see, I've made a little dimple for that to go into. Pop that in. You can make it any shape you want. And we'll put a little hole in for our stamen. And play with it, make it look however you want. A dragonfly. Because while I was doing this, my mind wanders off into different directions, and I thought these would make really sweet little hair slides. So we're going to make a dragonfly or two. So firstly, I'm using Primo Accents, which has got some, it's called Primo Accents Opal, and it's got some mother of pearl kind of stuff in it. And what I thought, maybe me, was a little bit boring, so I'm going to add a little bit of peacock pearl, just a tiny little bit. We still want it to be translucent, but we want it to be pretty. So we're going to use, the small wings, and I'm going to use these two. So we're doing exactly the same thing again. But we're only going to use two. And I'm actually loving this colour already. It was a little bit of an experiment. Yep. There you go. Same thing again as we did, but just with two. So Dragonfly is going to have 4 wings, and we're going to do exactly the same thing again. We need a cake board. We're going to turn these round a little bit and roll it, but what we want to try and do is keep them as elongated as possible. We want them long and thin. Not that it really matters if you want your Dragonfly to have stumpy wings. You can. You could use these as fairy wings, butterfly. So if you place your wings together, which way you want them, try and keep the centre as small as possible. There we go. So I'm going to make some more in a different colour and pop back in a few minutes. Right, I'm back now. I've got the butterfly mould that we used in my last video, and we're going to make some dragonfly bodies. Move those out of the way. The bodies are really simple again. Roll a sausage clear. Just push it. You will find the black clay stains your molds a little bit, but that washes off. You can use a soft toothbrush or nail brush to get everything out of the little bits. Or a baby wipe. I'm lazy. Generally use a baby wipe for me. So, there we go. Hi, I'm back, and fast forward, I baked the butterflies with the bodies added, and then I added some gems to make the body prettier. We've stuck them to a hair grip. You could make a brooch, you could make anything you like. But I think they've turned out really well considering it was a Daffodil Moulds. And there's the pink one. So thanks for watching.